And, they're not going to shut me up. You saw from the demonic speech that Biden gave in Philadelphia, exactly this is a dying regime. That was a primal scream. And here, what they're trying to do, no matter who it is, Donald Trump in Mar-a-Lago, there were 35 FBI raids yesterday, right? Handing out, there's another grand jury coming together on January 6th. The Washington Post reported it. They just reported a couple names. There were 35 senior members of MAGA, Republicans, supporters of Donald Trump, that were the FBI rolled in on, right? When they didn't need to do it. Remember, all these people have lawyers. All their lawyers are very well known. No, the jackbooted Gestapo has got to show up at their door and make a big display of this. So there's so much going on that people don't even know at so many levels on trying to put people in bankruptcy, trying to deplatform them, all of it. And quite frankly, I think that's what's so powerful about you guys having this great reset conference, because this is really what it's about. This is this globalist apparatus.
That's right.
This is the American arm of that, the Biden regime. And what they're trying to do is shut down everybody, whether it's Alex Jones, Charlie Kirk, Steve Bannon, Tucker Carlson, Donald Trump. They're trying to use lawfare, financial terrorism, everything legally, and quite frankly, up to assassinations. That's why they're swatting people like crazy. So we got our work cut out for us. And if you blink, it's over. So screw them. I spit right in their eye. I could care less. We're coming. We're rolling, and we're rolling hard, baby.
It's the only way.
Well, that's some breaking news there, straight from Steve Bannon. According to Bannon, at least 35 FBI raids were conducted yesterday against Trump allies across the nation as part of their ongoing political persecution efforts against the MAGA movement. This is pretty stunning stuff, if true. We'll have to see how it all shakes out. But I wanted to make a quick video echoing Bannon's sentiments here, because if this is the case, if the FBI is going around now and officially raiding top officials involved with President Trump and the MAGA movement, you can be sure this is a continued act of desperation. And I don't think the timing is coincidental. Did you see the latest Rasmussen poll that just came out? I think it came out, it was yesterday. Now, keep in mind, Rasmussen is one of the better pollsters out there. Very, very accurate. 32% of Democrats support Biden being impeached. 32% of Democrats, okay? A majority of the population, 53% altogether, support impeaching bumbling Biden. Obviously, Republicans overwhelmingly support it. Half of independents support it. But the real shocker in all this is 1 in 3 Democrats supporting it as well. I'm actually surprised the total number, that 53% in support of impeaching Biden, isn't higher with that kind of Democrat support. Regardless, a clear majority of likely voters support impeaching Biden. That's exactly what the Republicans have promised to do when they win the majority in the House. Right now, Rich Barris is predicting a safe pickup of 25 seats in the House. That number should grow as the polls start tightening up with the typical Republican surge that we see in September and October before any election. Remember, Glenn Youngkin was down 10 points to McAuliffe around this time last year in the Virginia gubernatorial election. Of course, he went on to crush McAuliffe there. So we've got right now, as we speak, a safe 25-seat pickup. Carrie Lake looks like she's going to go on to win in Arizona's governor. J.D. Vance looks like he's going to kill it in Ohio. Herschel Walker's starting to break away. He'll most likely take Georgia. We're seeing movement in Pennsylvania, right? Both Doug Mastriano and Dr. Oz are starting to surge. All good things there. And all of that means Biden is going to get impeached. Okay, the Republican House is going to impeach Biden. And to me, this is the real crown jewel here. They are going to appoint oversight committees. Okay, that's committees plural, right? Not singular, plural committees to investigate Sleepy Joe's dealings with Hunter Biden. This is the worst case scenario for the lamestream media that did everything they possibly could to bury the laptop story back in the 2020 election. Eventually that thing was going to surface. It was all for naught. And think about it. Now it's resurfacing because of right before the 2024 election. It's not just surfacing. It's now going to have the likes of Marjorie Taylor Greene and Jim Jordan and Joe Kent digging into every single facet of illicit information garnered from that laptop, and all the different recipients of email exchanges with Hunter, they're all going to get dragged into this as well. So all of these raids smacks of utter desperation on Biden's part, and they all but guarantee that the Republicans are going to respond in kind. Again, we really have to understand what's happening here is nothing less than a crossing of the Rubicon moment in American politics. Biden and the Democrats have actually crossed a line that every single one of their political predecessors knew you never cross, right? Democrats, Republicans have always been political adversaries. They've always had animosity, but you stop short of indicting and raiding the homes of your political opponents. The moment you start raiding the homes of a former president and his top officials, the moment you start indicting fellow members of Congress, you've unleashed World War III, politically speaking. You've triggered, in effect, a mutually assured destruction. You have guaranteed that the other political side is going to eventually shatter you when they come to power. That's what the Democrats and the FBI are unleashing on our political order. A guarantee, an absolute guarantee, that forces within the Republican Party will not sleep until the Democratic Party is in total and complete ruins. The Democrats have only themselves to blame in all this, and in the end, it looks like it's going to get messy. Our politics is never going to be the same. All right, gang, as always, make sure you smack that bell and subscribe button, and you'll definitely want to check out my latest video on the 7 bombshells that have come out from that FBI raid. It's going to blow your mind, so make sure to click on that link, and I'll see you over there. God bless.